Okay, so here's one that I think is going to not create a new archetype, but really help one out. And this is Hope Esthime. Hope Esthime is for 1 white and 1 blue. It's a 2/2 lifelink human wizard. And it says at the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. So this is a card that I would probably put into a deck that not necessarily mills on its own, but just gains a ton of life and happens to have maybe a couple other mill cards in it. And if you gain a whole bunch of life on your turn and keep hope on the table, at end of turn you can have your opponent milling a ton of cards. Now, also, this would probably be a very good card to pair into an existing mill strategy where, let's say, for example, you're playing a control deck that happens to gain life as a defensive measure just to make sure you don't die, and you happen to play Hope while also playing other cards that are milling your opponent out. Like, say, you're playing Jace, or you're playing the artifact that you can exert to mill your opponent's, like, half of their library. Like, this is a pretty solid support piece in decks like that. But in decks where your primary focus is gaining a ton of life on your turn, this is also a really strong support piece in that style of deck. Let's say, for example, you play like the Rabbits deck that just gains like 20 life a turn. You pop down a Hope after you've gained all that life, and it's like, boom, nuke your deck, get out, you're done. It's like, it's a pretty cool support piece in both of those strategies. I really like it.